Welcome to the Tropics, man. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Battlefielders, how's it hanging? We are kicking into another gameplay today. We are playing the Back to Karkin map, Wake Island. Definitely a nice little, getaway resort area. You want to bring your wife for a special night, probably leave her ass there. Go for it. We've got sharks, There's ways to get rid of a body, if you know what I'm talking about. But besides that, if you secretly want to know about that, hit me up. I do have an L96 in my hand right now, and I'm trained to use it. So, anyways, you guys are curious about this. You guys have been begging to see what the new sniper rifle had in store with the new release from the Back to Karkin, and goddamn does it pack a punch, baby. It's impressive. I have to admit, I love using this gun, and Wake Island is one of those maps that I really do enjoy. I really had a kind of a bother. I was really worried when the new maps came out. It was actually not new maps. You know what I mean, though, guys. You know what I mean. But when they came out, that I wouldn't like them with the maps and the guns, and if they've changed anything. So I was worried about if any of the maps were actually going to be to my liking, if I'd like them. Turns out I like all of them, and I was like, what? Yeah, that's right. I loved it. So, overall, this map is incredible. It's built for any sort of type of gameplay without short-range combat. And I'm the kind of guy that likes to run around on Grand Bazaar and Operation Metro, TDM, and stuff like that. I like close-range situations. I like to run around and, fight that kind of way. And occasionally I like to parachute in like I'm fucking James Bond because I just can, you know what I mean? And then I land in the middle of the map like a, professional parachuter, you know what I mean? Just, of course, I'm going to die for doing that. But, whatever, guys. I can do it. It's the tropics, right? So, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is this map. This map is pretty well built, straightforward. Island, bridge, island. Go from one island to the other, GG. It's what you do. It's quite simple, straightforward. I love the map. I mean, it's got its hills, it's got its barriers, the trees, random tree sitting area. It happens to have a lot of armor on the map, and most of the time I'm usually against it. But if you play the map properly, you can either defend it to the point where there's not a chance for the enemy team, or you can assault it so quick, so fierce, so sexy, then there's just no way for them to fight back against it, which is my, typical profession thing I like to do about it. But anyways, you guys are not here to hear me talk about this little handy-dandy game. You guys want to see me talk about the snipers in L96. So I'm going to do my best to review this gun as well as talk about other snipers, some of which you may want to hear, some of which you may already know, some of which, I don't know, maybe you're just bored right now. You just want to hear me talk about some sexy things, right? I know, right? So, what I wanted to hop into is the L96. Now, I've been told that this has, really good thing. Now, I was told that there was a glitch in the stats. Not sure if that's true or confirmed or anything like that. But I've been told that it's one of the strongest, if not the strongest, sniper rifle in the game. I think tied with the M98B, I do believe. But in my personal opinion and my preference, I think snipers come down to experience or sex appeal, whichever you like more. Because in all honesty, when I play and I use a sniper, at least with my play style, with my play style, if it's not going to kill in a body shot with one shot, it doesn't matter which gun you use. So if you're using the M98, if you're using the M40, if you're using the SV98, if you're using the L96A1, whatever gun you happen to use, it's going to come down to preference. I'd like to say my favorite gun is the M40, but that's only because it's badass looking. I love the L96. I can't say either one of them is better or superior than the other one. The SV98, I fucking love that too. I put the same scope on every damn gun, you know what I mean? It's just cosmetic thing. So it comes down to preference, and that's just as simple as it gets. I mean, whatever you happen to like or whatever you happen to enjoy is what it's going to come down to. When people say, hey, man, this sniper's better than the other, guess what? One shot to the head, GG, no re. Every time, guys. So, that's what I do. I play. I don't play to shoot to the body, pull out my pistol. That's not how I roll. I go for head every day. You know what I mean? Typical male. That's what I aim for. I want a little head. That's all it is. So when I play the game, that's how it is. If you guys notice, I mean, and it might be different for you guys. It may be different. I'm not trying to be mean or cocky with the statement I'm about to propose to you guys, but I consider myself one of the better snipers that I've seen on YouTube or in the game. I mean, I consider myself a very, very good sniper. This gameplay might not reflect on it, but I only had so much time to get you guys the gameplay together and review this gun. But with that being said, I mean, I consider myself a very good sniper. Now, somebody that might not have the accuracy or the patience or the maybe reaction time to maintain a gun to get consistent headshots over and over again, or maybe even have the time and experience I've played, might not be easier. Now, at that point, it might come down to what gun's better. So if people had to ask me, just for an average player, anything along the lines of that, if somebody had to ask me, what gun would you recommend sniper rifle-wise? I'd probably start off with a nice little suggestion of, any of them work well with chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce. But overall, I would suggest everybody to take the time to go out there and unlock the L96. I think it's the best sniper in the game. It's definitely up there. I prefer the M40. I'll be an M40, fangirl for days. I love the hell out of that gun. Just the appeal to the gun. I love it. The history we've had together. We've made some nice progress together. It's my go-to gun. So in between that, I'm going to rock out the M40 all day long. SV98 is as good as the M40 in my mind. I don't like the M98. There's something about it. I don't know if it's the sway of the gun when I walk with it. I don't think it has anything to do with the way the gun aims or anything like that. It's just the way I walk with it. I don't like it. It's clunky, damn it. I don't like it. So, you know, with that being said, it's going to come down to preference. But if you guys really, really wanted to have the best thing out there, if you guys can manage to use the M98, it's great. SV98, easy to learn, easy to pick up, easy to use. It shoots bullets. Boom, guys. It kills people. Pretty straightforward. So, you know, that's one thing I do love about this game is snipers don't kill one shot to the chest. I mean, there might be a small, little, significant damage change across the sniper rifles, but they all kill in one shot to the head, and that's everybody. It should be everybody's main ideal target, unless you're quick enough to pull out that secondary. And at that time, I don't like to waste the possibility of that. I go for the head every time. But that just might be my playstyle. That might not be down to what you guys actually prefer. But like I said, snipers in this game are really, really unique. I like the idea behind it. I mean, there you have the battle rifle type in the recon. You have all of these different possibilities to use, but generally they all do the same damn thing. So when people, you know, constantly tell me, "Hey, man, this sniper's better than that sniper," and I'm like, "Dude, guess what? It shoots." I know, right? Who would have thought? There's really not a better sniper rifle in this game, and I don't know if I like that or not. I mean, I like the idea of having, you know, like an equal kind of damage and equal kind of gun, but I don't want like an overpowered one or anything like that. You know what I mean? But it's like I kind of like and admire the idea that they all pretty much do the same damn thing. But at the same time, I would like there to be a little bit of a difference. Every bolt-action sniper rifle should kill one shot to the chest, in my mind. We've talked about this before. I think if you get shot in the chest by a bolt-action, you should be done. Down for the count. And that doesn't have to do anything with being realistic. I shoot you in the big toe, and you're tapping out for days. You're crying to your mommy, and I'm sitting there rolling on the floor laughing. So, you know, what it comes down... Oh, damn, that was beautiful. What it comes down to is just basically personal preference. That's been my idea on it. But like I said, the best sniper in the game, just from my personal opinion, what I've experienced, it handles as well as the M40 and the SV98. Like I said, the only one I have any difficulty with is the M98. I'm not saying it's a bad one. It's just not one for me. It seems a little bit different. The other three happen to be pretty cool. But, you know, like I said, if you guys have had any sort of experience or may differ from what I have, leave your opinions down below. I want to see what the general public thinks about my little ideas behind these guns. And I'm just really, really curious about it, especially if you guys have had any experience with this gun itself. So I want to thank you guys for watching. My Twitter's down below if you want to hit me up. If you want to see any certain guns, any particular guns, let me know. Put it down below, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to rate up the video. This one's wrapping up pretty cool. And you gotta love the L96. You gotta give it to it. It's one of the things. I mean, with these new guns and the new releases, it's just incredible. You guys got to try it out. You mean, you got the FAMAS, the L96A1. So many great guns. Some of the best guns in the game came out with this expansion. So if you guys have not checked them out yet, you need to do it. Hop on it, guys. You know what I mean by that, right? Peace out, guys. Get it.